Hello, Philemons all here with another infusion. So in class, talked about some interesting stuff. I heard a lot of good funny stories that he told, but also a lot of good experiences. It was like something we can learn from. It was pretty funny. Like it was a story, but as usual, stories have like underlying meanings and things you can learn from them. So I guess what I took from the story, the one that he told about like he fired his daughter-in-law. Because I understand that in business you gotta make sacrifices, and to be successful, you gotta be willing to do whatever it takes as an entrepreneur. And like also, even like you have to protect your company. That's like your child. Even like if like anyone else is trying to, like is bringing it down, and even yourself, because he even told us a story about that, and heard about the story where uh, he said he didn't tell a story, but he brought up how he had to fire himself because at one point because it wasn't the best like position for the company, and that was very interesting to hear. And even like to fire yourself, even like when you really need, even if you really like a company, it's pretty interesting we heard. But I guess some stuff I learned outside of class, I guess. Well, not outside of class, but I like the video choice too. You picked Gary Vaynerchuk. I actually heard him speak about I think October 11th or 12th, about 2 weeks ago. I heard him speak, and it was very interesting too. He spoke for a company that I work for, and like it was a network marketing company, but it was actually pretty interesting hearing him see again and like hearing him talk again. It was very funny, like, and he even told like a lot of the same stories about like how he used to work for his dad as a kid. His dad he made like a lot of money selling baseball cards when he was a little kid, like that tens of thousands, and but then his dad made him like work at his store, and his dad sold a lot of wine, and that's how he got into his wine talks and all that stuff, and he capitalized on that. And he also told stories of how one time I think his friend went to Yale. He got into Yale and they're playing basketball, and like his friend's mom was saying like, um, "Oh yeah, you got into Yale. Oh, my son got into Yale. Where are you going to school next year?" Or something like that. And then he was telling a story about how he's like he knew he was gonna make it. He knew he was gonna make it in the world. So like even if people talked like bad about him, he had confidence in himself. And I've also been watching, I guess, some other stuff. Is what else did I learn? I learned about a lot of success. I was watching a lot of videos online, and I learned a lot about that because I learned that I guess for an entrepreneur to be successful, you have to have like certain like hobbies or like patterns, and how I was like striving to just be better, and like the whole like I guess the tunnel vision kind of idea. Like if you have a goal, just go for it and don't give up no matter what anyone says, and just push it and push for it, and then until you achieve that goal. And I guess that helped me a lot. I did a lot of reading and stuff, and personal development, I guess you'd call it, and things like that, and that taught me a lot. And also, I asked him at the end of class too if he heard of what the secret was, and I watched that video too. That was really interesting, but I guess I don't know. I don't know if I understand if it works either, but I remember I asked you like if you knew it only because I was kind of curious and to see if that would actually help me in life or that kind of thing. But I don't know. I mean, I guess the exercise helped a lot too that we did at the end of class because that helped me learn like you gotta be open minded, you gotta make decisions, you gotta be quick. You can't just spend time like waiting for something to happen, or like you gotta take charge and like just make something happen, even if it seems like like you have time constraints or something. If you don't actually make something happen, it's gonna take too much time, and you're gonna waste time, and then like you're not gonna execute. So basically, like you need to stop aiming and then start shooting and just do things and just execute and go for it. But yeah, I mean it was a very interesting class overall, and very I feel like I learned a lot as I always do in that class. But yeah, thank you. Guess that's it. It's my news.